Brittany, thanks. Also tonight, tense moments between the two women running for Congress in Northeast Tennessee.
And the candidates ended up at the same event this morning at the Tri-Cities airport. According to campaign officials, Democrat Blair Walsingham approached Republican Diana Harshbarger after the event. The two hope to replace retiring Congressman Phil Rowe. They
were guests at a legislative event about the Aerospace Project, which is still in the works. At one point, they sat just feet apart on a tour bus. Ansley Daniel found out after the event, Walsingham confronted Harshbarger about her decision not to have a debate.
Josh and Sarah, it was one of the few times the two women running for Congress in the 1st District have been together since winning their party's nomination. No cameras were around to document what was said, but tonight both campaigns are talking about that conversation.
If she has anything to lose from having a debate, that's a really big problem.
Opposing views on whether or not to debate coming to a head on Tuesday during Legislative Day at the Tri-Cities airport, when Democratic candidate Blair Walsingham confronted her Republican opponent Diana Harshbarger.
The reason that Blair wanted to initiate that conversation was primarily to set the record straight. Diana had made some comments about Blair's position on police matters, particularly saying that she had disparaged the police.
That moment not caught on camera. Both campaigns have audio of the exchange, but were not willing to release it. Harshbarger's stance remaining the same since News Channel 11 interviewed her back in August.
I'm not going to share a stage when she has blatantly and openly defied our policemen and women.
Harshbarger was not available for an interview, but released a statement saying in part, "When my Democrat opponent announced her support for ending qualified immunity, she sent a clear message to our men and women in law enforcement that she does not stand with them in their mission to protect and serve." She went on to say, East Tennessee deserves a member of Congress who will stand with our men and women in law enforcement and support them as they continue to keep our community safe. Blair's decision to support this extreme measure reaffirms her anti-police stance and makes her wholly unqualified to serve in Congress or any other office. Walsingham's website offers her stance on police reform, including revising qualified immunity. But her campaign says a debate is about more than just one policy point.
People of the 1st District need to hear the differences in their platforms, right? And the differences in who will represent them in Congress before they make their vote.
Both major party candidates are working for votes this weekend. Blair Walsingham will be at a Black the Blue rally in Bristol, and Diana Harshbarger will be hosting a hoedown event in Kingsport. Both of those are on Saturday. Josh?
Ansley Daniel, thank you. There is a third candidate on the Northeast Tennessee United States congressional ballot, Independent Steve Holder. He has said he is anxious to debate one or both of the other candidates in the race.